Yo, whoop everybody, welcome back to the Philosophy channel, back here bringing another video. We're going to be doing another action figure review, another one from the massive Amazon unboxing that we just did. We already did the Goldust review, and now we're going to move on to the Roman Reigns review. And like I said in that video, I didn't really get in depth into it, but I almost pulled the trigger on the old Roman Reigns Elite. I believe it was Series 33, and I ended up passing on that one. The reason I was going to was because I had the penny belt, and for my video, my videos that are like the career achievements, like the titles, I should have had it for that, but you know what, I mean, I should probably start doing more of those. But with that said, we decided to go with this Roman Reigns. In that video, I think I said it was because of the accessories, and that was a driving factor, but now that I think about it, that figure was more of a basic Shield attire, which I've had one of those before, and so I'm more interested in this because of the updated head scan with the beard, and because of this attire. This attire, I believe, is from Fastlane 2017 when he faced Braun Strowman. And if you do remember with that night, which we'll get into more about how realistic it is to that night, he was wearing like Nike, like almost shoes, and they were like white on the bottom, and they were just like, they were like Roman shoes, or not Roman shoes, they were just like athletic shoes instead of the normal Roman tactical boots. But with that said, I guess you guys have been looking at this front for quite a minute now. On the side, it does say Roman Reigns with the Elite Collection up there. It does include a chair and a table, if you could not tell, which is kind of interesting. Roman picture there. And on the back, it just has some basic Roman information. We do have these two, and the review and I believe unboxing for them is on the channel, so check that out. And him, his review and maybe unboxing is on the channel as well. These two might get him later, and that's definitely a pass, even though he's my favorite wrestler right now. But with that said, let's crack the figure right open. With the Roman Reigns out of the packaging, we'll talk about the diorama, the accessories, and the figure itself. As you should know, all the Elite figures nowadays come with a diorama. This was the first series, I believe, to come with a diorama that actually debuted like Rob Schamberger's work with all of the people. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first series to do that, so obviously we're going to get Roman Reigns with this one. The accessories here, I was talking about them earlier, but I think I got sidetracked. It's interesting that Roman Reigns came with the chair and the table, when I don't really remember them coming into much importance in his Braun Strowman match at WWE 2017 Fastlane. I'm pretty sure about that. Like, I'm like 99% positive on that, or I'm really stupid. But guys, if you can recall, a Seth Rollins Once Upon a Time figure back in his Shield days came with a a table and a ladder. So it's pretty interesting that Roman Reigns is coming with another part of TLC. So it'd be really cool if a Dean Ambrose came out with a chair and a ladder. So it's kind of like they've all came out with 3 separate parts of a TLC match. That'd be very interesting. But the chair, it is the generic black folding chair that has like the curved back, so it's not the ringside one, it is the Mattel ones. It does not have the padding like the over the limit chair we saw with the John Cena Hall of Champions with Batista, and it does have the updated logo. I do believe this is our first black folding chair with the updated logo, but I know this isn't our first table with the updated logo. This is the same wooden table that we get with pretty much all figures besides the Dudleys that came with the black table, and the Farouk that came with the round table. This is the generic brown table that just breaks in the center. And the chair, it does break in 3 different points. You have this part breaking off, this part right here breaking off, and this part back here breaking off. It's obviously a bit stiff because it's brand new, and it all goes back together very, very easily by Mattel. That is some great engineering, I must say. Very cool. It all goes back together, just clicks into place, and hopefully you guys get the point because I think I'm rambling on here. But as you can see, it goes right back together, and the table also reassembles itself very well. As you can see, it's just pegs. Put pegs in holes and they connect. Boom. Now let's take a look at the Roman Reigns figure itself. So let's take a look at the head scan to start out. I absolutely love this head scan. It's so updated. Love the way the beard is. It is molded on, so it's not painted. I believe we've gotten this hair before, but look at that face. I don't remember this face or this beard before, but I'm not really sure. Now, the main issue about this figure is, as you know, Roman Reigns' vests are removable with all of his recent figures, and as you can see here, it does move in the back. Look, guys, you know, we all complain about how awful these tabs are. Even Mattel can't get these tabs to stay together, but it does have a cool design on the back there, as you can see, with the pegs involved. That's kind of like the back design with the matching white attire, and I just think white and black go together so well. Like a bright white like this, and the white spider logo. But if, like, I don't think I'm going to take the vest off for this review, but if I did, you would notice that he doesn't have his pec painted. So like if you're having an Extreme Rules match or whatever, and some dude takes off Roman's vest to beat him up, you know, beat him up real bad, you know, he's gonna have the vest taken off, and he's not gonna have his full tattoo. I don't know why Mattel did that. They screwed us over there by not including the full chest tat. I know a lot of people have complained before about the chest tat missing here, and as you can see, nice tribal design as usual on Roman. It has the gauntlet's actually painted on, so I might have to put like seal or something on this to keep that up from like getting scratched up. But it is the same on this side, and this side is an open hand. I don't understand why they never gave him a fist. They always gave him like the giant hands, which means that he doesn't really do Superman punch because his fist is open, which makes no sense. But he does have the jack torso, and I'm kind of curious if they cheated us out on the lack of chest tattoo because they thought I don't know, maybe it was gonna rub on the vest, but I don't think I've heard any complaints about it rubbing on any others. The same pants that they've always gone with for a Roman Reigns. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but here we just have the regular Roman boots with just white painted on the bottom, and that's just, it looks great, and it looked great when he was wearing it. But my question is, when at the event, I can't really remember, it's like all over a year ago, but I'm pretty sure they were like Nike sneakers almost. They were like, I don't think they were just like Nike tactical boots. Like, obviously I don't expect them to put the Nike logo, because I know they can't do that, but I think they can at least make it look a bit more sneaker-like instead of just the big boots with just the white painted on the bottom, because he was wearing more. Pretty sure they were sneakers. But with that said, I'm honestly not truthfully sure, and I think with this review I've just been rambling on a bit too much. Well guys, there you have it. Hope you all enjoy. This was the review of the Elite 56 Roman Reigns. Overall, I would give this figure honestly about a maybe an 8 out of 10. The figure itself is pretty good, it's pretty nice, and I like it. But with that said, there is, like, obviously some things like that I don't like the missing tattoo, which docked it a whole number, and I don't think the boots are accurate. I might be wrong, and that might be a dumb reason to dock it, but I don't believe they're correct. But with that said, hopefully you all did enjoy. I do thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.